At Tehuti Cafe, the philosophy is simple. Food is medicine. From fresh farm ingredients straight to your plate. Here's Deidre Thomas with this week's edition of the Business Review.
A health scare forced nutritionist Tehuti Mahat to take a hard look at his own eating habits, an experience that caused a whole new perspective on food. It sparked a personal journey towards clean eating, which later evolved into Tehuti Cafe, a response to growing client demands from those who are constantly on the go but in need of nutritious meals.
As a lifestyle consultant, my clients that come to me, I've always written recipes for them on a computer, told them, here's how you prepare this juice, here's how you prepare this salad. And it was clear that after a while they needed me to do the preparations. I resisted for quite a while, and then I started to prepare juices, and then they said we needed something to eat as well.
What started as a simple prescription and almost zero capital became a public affair, selling food and juices as medicine, offering support for conditions like diabetes and cancer.
If a person is diabetic, for example, I would be giving them something which is high in fiber. I would be giving them things which are low in glycemic index. I would be giving them things like coconut, for example. We have a coconut shake which is very great in helping to regulate blood sugar. And all it is a thick coconut jelly meat.
Vegan fruit pies and milkshakes are also part of the expanded menu. However, at the heart of the business model is a radical idea. Mr. Mahat says profit is secondary. Despite this, the company has grown exponentially, now employing a team of 10.
If, for example, only 1% are not 10 or what have you percent to come to this, it wouldn't change anything necessarily. We would probably continue doing what we perceive to be the right thing. But the way it is, as you help people, then people tell other people, and those other people also tell other people, and that's how the business has grown. So the business has grown as a word of mouth thing.
But even with the growth and buzzing community, the journey hasn't been without its aches.
The only challenges that I would think probably are worthy of mention is the challenge of sourcing appropriate ingredients, because what we have to do is to educate the sources of our produce, the farmers and so on, to produce stuff of consistently high quality. In most situations, we may start out with a supplier and we get good stuff, fabulous, first foot in. But then if we're not careful, then the quality starts to depreciate. Maybe even the actual amount of produce starts to depreciate.
As they plan for what's next, the company is committed to providing wholesomeness.
Transform your stresses. Sometimes the problem is not just what you eat, it's what's eating you. But generally speaking, we will be focusing on foods which will help to enhance immunity in the case of cancer.
For the Business Review, I'm Deidre Thomas.